We're at the end of 2025. You have survived not one, but 2 additional seasons of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Before we get started, I just want to do like a quick check-in, mental health check. How are you doing?
Oh, thank you for asking. It's been hard. It's been rough, I won't lie. There have been some really dark, low days.
What do those look like?
Crying, like nonstop crying, not leaving my bed, not eating. Just the classic signs of just feeling down, and I try to not stay in that state for too long. Something I've really prided myself this time around is to allow myself to feel all the emotions, feel upset, feel betrayed, feel misunderstood, feel angry, cry, take a moment away from everyone and just be alone and just sit with that, and then bringing that into my relationship with Brett and allowing for him to be this pillar of strength for me and a rock, because, you know, like, it's a lot. It's a lot to carry as one person, and it's a lot of responsibility.
You sign up for reality TV, and I think you probably knew going into it, it's gonna be a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Has it been harder than you thought it was gonna be? Has it all been worth it?
Yes and no. It really tests you in ways that you've never been tested before. And has it been worth it? Sure, you know, doors have opened, opportunities have opened. I've learned so much about myself. I've been faced with things that I've needed to face for years that I'm like, I need to address this, you know? It's made my relationship stronger because we're experiencing some new hardships and we have to lean on each other. You know, it's made me really focus and hone in on what is most important to me, which unequivocally is my family and me being a mom and a good wife, and that is first and foremost.
Do you have a moment from the season that brought joy to your heart, and maybe toughest moment that you had to go through?
The joy of season 3 for me was my friendship with Whitney, for sure.
Did you see that coming? Because after season 1, I did not see that coming.
I didn't, but looking back, I see where I was stubborn and where I didn't understand. When it clicked, I was like, oh, like I was totally misunderstanding you, and we missed each other. And so when we were able to connect and she was able to be there for me in a way that I needed so desperately, that she had wished that others were there for her, and I wasn't there for her. And if anything, I was piling on. And so to have that grace and that love and compassion extended to me from someone who I helped put her in that light, and by just simply misunderstanding her and then not trying to bridge the gap and connect, and to watch her do the polar opposite to me, I can't tell you what that meant to me. Like, it saved me on so many dark days, and I will value that friendship and kindness the rest of my life.
Moment from season 3 that you're just not interested in reliving?
Not interested in reliving anything related to Marciano. That was awful. Took up so much of my life, so much of my time, and tainted so many friendships and relationships, and he doesn't deserve to take up that much space in my life.
So if we do a little State of the Union, who would you say you're closest with right now?
Whitney, for sure, yes.
And who would you say you're most at odds with right now?
Probably Jesse. And I think that's because it's a mutual at odds, whereas I feel like a lot of the women will jump on sides, regardless of it directly impacting them or based on the information they're being fed from one party or another. And so it's not that I'm really at odds with any of them per se, or anything that has happened on either side. We've kind of mended things, but people always pick sides.
You are a very polarizing figure right now. There's a lot of hardcore people who ride for Demi, and there's a lot of people who take issue with you, the things you've done, your character. You've been called a liar, a snake, a hypocrite. I want you to set the record straight. In your own words, who is Demi, and what do you want the world to know about you that maybe they've gotten wrong in the past?
What I do pride myself in most circumstances, including filming, is being myself. That hasn't always been showcased. There's a lot of kind, compassionate, soft moments that are never seen. And there are moments that I have these polarizing moments, and I'm bold and I say what I'm thinking and I'm saying what I'm feeling, and that's also a part of who I am too. And My favorite thing when I run into people is that they say, if anyone was followed on camera, every single person would have villainous moments. Every single person would have moments where they're like, cut that out, cut that out. And I'm human. And it's, you know, like it's gonna be messy. There's gonna be moments where I handle things perfectly. There's gonna be moments where I totally fail. And
But are those labels unfair?
100%. 100%. I mean, sure, have there been moments where I've been snaky? Sure. Have there been moments where I've been hypocritical? Yes. There have been those moments, but I think people forget that I'm an actual human being behind Demi's character. I'm not putting on a Demi villain suit and going and filming and then taking it off. Like, I'm showing up as me, and then how it's edited and how it's portrayed isn't up to me. I have to let that go. And it's one of the most difficult things I've had to face, is being okay with being misunderstood, misportrayed, and, you know, being out there as not my full self, because I don't get to choose that. So it's hard, because they are in a way judging you and judging your low moments or judging your fiery moments, but they're not able to see those soft, tender, kind, compassionate, remorseful moments.
So congratulations, season 4 was announced, and I'm just wondering, how does someone who has gone through all of this turmoil continue on a show where you seem to feel like you are the villain?
Yeah.
How do you continue to show up for work? Will you be showing up for work?
Yeah, there's a lot to consider. This has been a heavy year. I'm really trying to weigh out my options and decide if this is for me, just environment-wise, and just what it brings energetically into your life. It is not for the weak. It's a lot, and it's just not a decision that I've completely made up yet.
Yeah, but you are maybe thinking about walking away.
I've considered it, for sure, yes. I mean, I did walk away at one point.
Yeah.
And
Twice now.
Yes, twice, yes, for completely different reasons, but yes. So you know what? I find that as a strength and something that I pride myself in, that you're allowed to have your mind change. You're allowed to feel that something's a right fit for you at one point and then have it not be a good fit, and then circle back and feel like, okay, this is the right timing. And I don't regret doing that for myself, for my mental health, for my peace, for my sanity, for my world, my real life world that I have to live. Mm-hmm. Each moment I needed to step away. So I will continue to always do that, and it might give people whiplash, and unfortunately, that's just how I roll. Like, I'm always gonna be authentic to what I feel is best for me in a certain moment in time.
Is there anyone that you refuse to film with at this point?
No.
No? If anyone has a refusal, I don't wanna film scenes with Demi, how would you navigate that?
Respect it. Like, there's been moments where I haven't wanted to film with people.
Sure.
And I get that. If I did go back, I would want to just focus on me and my family and the relationships that are thriving. And everyone's going in a million different directions. We're not what we once were. And that's okay. Would I show up to an event where we're all there and be cordial and kind? Yes, I've done that outside of filming and in filming. You know, like, you only get to see the couple of moments where I pop off at an event, and that's not the whole of who I am or how I react in situations where I'm with people where we don't maybe get along.
The season 3 reunion. We see you in tears, we see you leaving, a producer runs after you.
Yeah. The biggest takeaway for me was we all are struggling with something.
Everyone is going through it.
Yes, or everyone has gone through something major that altered their life or altered the way they see life and view people and relationships, and it was a hard reunion for me. It ended in a full panic attack, and I was not mentally okay. I didn't leave my bed for a few days after that. Like, it was rough, and that's the environment I'm talking about, that you're faced with, do I continue this, you know? So the takeaway of the reunion is just be kind. I had to take a look in the mirror, like, in the contribution that I'm having, and I just think that you could be kinder. Be kinder. We're real people. We're navigating things for the first time and hard situations for the first time. And so just view it through kind eyes. I don't know what's going to be put in, but just be kind.